Hello everyone, welcome to A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. This is the first feeding of the new fry. And for those of you who've never seen fry mash, this is it. It's really fine. I don't even know, it's probably finer even than like table salt. It's a really fine, almost a powder, and it's really high protein. This is Tate brand. It's the best quality you can get. I think it's 43% protein. These little guys really get after it. What have I done here? There we go. Cannot project while shooting. Oh, I have dripped some sweat on the lens. Again. That's how I ruined the viewfinder on the other one. Now I'm going to feed them. I can't find our little gram scale, so I didn't weigh this. I didn't weigh this feed. I'm thinking this is about 40 grams maybe. Yeah, no, 25 grams. I'm going to feed them this 3 times a day, or until I can figure out exactly how much they need. Let's see, what did they tell me yesterday? They told me it was 230 or 250 grams per thousand. That's the biomass. So there's 500 grams of fish in there. Let's see, 6% of that would be about 20 grams, or 30 grams, sorry. So yeah, I'm guessing this little baby food jar 3 times a day would be just about right. I'll go in and do the hard figures in a minute. But they're definitely not messing around with it. They're eating it. They're liking it. You know, these just have a different look to them than the fry that I'm used to. They seem thicker in the middle, fatter, I don't know. Just a different body configuration. Well, they're definitely loving this feed. So this is the first time I fed them, and this would be like a noontime feeding. I just wanted them to get well settled in before I fed them the first time. I might have dumped a little too much right there. This is, I don't know if this is a sinking or a floating feed. I don't think it's made for either one. I think if it hits the water right, the surface temperature, or the surface tension of the water keeps it floating, but then it sinks. So I guess this is technically would be a sinker feed. I don't like using sinker type feed, because if they don't eat it and it sinks to the bottom, it just fouls the water if you're feeding them too much. Get down from there. But they're definitely liking it. So the journey begins. Now hopefully within about 30 days or sooner, depends on their size. If they get about twice that size, I guess I'll move them into a floating cage into the old pond. Half of them, or maybe even a quarter of them. I've got to. I'm thinking about 500 per floating cage is going to end up being about right. So there's 2,000 here. So I'm thinking that'll work. Yeah, they're hunting around for it again now. So in goes some more. I want them to be large enough. The floating cages are going to be made out of the black screen, and the holes in that black screen are there's a specific type I want to use. They're about 1/4 inch. And fish seem to have a way to get through. They're kind of like a rat. If they can get their head through it, they can get through it. So I just want to wait. You know, I don't want to use screen like this in the floating cage, because this really cuts down on the water circulation. Any net cuts down on the water circulation, and the tighter the weave, the less water circulation you get. So I want to use. I want to be able to transfer these when they're small, but still large enough to where I can use a screen for the cage that allows some decent water circulation. So I'm thinking that'll be 2 or 3 weeks. These guys should double in size in about that time, so we'll go from there. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.